Yeah, credit to BYU. Played really well. It's a really good football team. Obviously, we're extremely disappointed with the way that we played here tonight, really in every phase of the football game. And so with that, I'll open it up.
All right, so on my board, I see Jay Drew first. Jay, do you have any questions? Okay, we'll move on to Quentin. Quentin Rodriguez, do you have questions?
No, sir, no questions.
Brandon Helwig.
Yeah, Coach, if you can hear me, what impact did not having Richie Gray, Aaron Robinson, Derek Dean have on the defense in this game?
Yeah, I mean, you saw a bunch of young guys in there that hadn't played a lot of quality minutes throughout the course of the season, and then Divide gets knocked out with the targeting call. Obviously, we're shuffling guys around. So that's a part of it. We knew that going into it, and at the same time, believing those guys that we can go out and play better football than we did today.
And what did you think of Dylan Gabriel's performance tonight?
I didn't think offensively we did a good job, obviously, and statistics showed that throughout the course of the first half and early second as well. I thought we were behind the chains. Structurally, they were a little bit different than what we had anticipated going into it in some ways. Got some things going in the run game during the one long drive. I'm not sure how many plays it was. Just we weren't efficient enough all night long. You look at his stat line, it's different than what it had been during the course of the season.
Okay, we'll go ahead and see if Jared Lloyd. Jared, do you have any questions?
Just one, Coach. Just wanted to ask about what BYU was doing, trying to shut down the passing lanes. You mentioned that it was a little bit different structure. It looked like they were trying to keep guys from, letting Dylan have those openings. How tough was that for him to try to adjust on the fly when that seemed to be their goal?
A little bit difficult to initially. Just I didn't understand exactly what they were doing within their scheme. As we did, we adjusted to it, but we still didn't play as efficiently as we were capable of, and obviously knew what we were playing against on the other side of the football too. A really good offense, explosive. There's some things in the first quarter that we got to do in a football game like this against a really good opponent that they give you a chance to stay in the game. We got a touchdown down the sidelines, got a fourth down where we bust, and they get off the field, create a negative play. Time off, we weren't as efficient. That was a concern going into it. Obviously tried to work on some things during the course of preparation to make sure that we were sharp. We weren't at our best tonight. And give them credit too. That's not taking anything away from them. That's a good football team, well coached. Play hard, physically mature.
All right, next person I see on the screen is Adam Shadoff. Adam, do you have any questions?
Hey, Coach, I'm just wondering, did anything about the result here tonight surprise you? Was this a surprising finish?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Were you surprised by the result tonight?
Yeah, I was. We weren't anticipating this at the end of the night, for sure.
Okay, I see a Ben Criddle. I don't see anyone there, so let's go with Bree. Bree, do you have questions? Oh, boy.
Hey, Coach, yeah, obviously not the way you want to end this season, but moving forward to next year, how do you guys build off of this season?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that the guys did well throughout the course of this season. Obviously, the expectation, the standard here is to go out and win every time we line it up on Saturday. This one should stay with us all off season and up until kickoff at the beginning of next season. We got to be better. There's a way that you prepare and the purpose and the way that you work all off season. Give yourself a chance to have the type of season that we want to, but you got to make it happen, and it happens because of the way you work. This one needs, and I said that to the team here. This one needs to stay with us. First time since I've been here that we got beat like this.
Okay, Brian Murphy, questions?
Coach, when you look back now, I know it's hard to do this in the moment. When you look back at the season that was, what stands out to you about these past 10 weeks?
It's been the most unique year, dating back all the way to the end of a spring ball when we dispersed. We were on spring break. There's nothing easy. There's nothing that was normal. Our guys, I told them in the locker room, there's a lot of positive things that we did to stay together and become closer, handling all different kinds of adversity during the course of the season. This is another set of it, another form of it. We need to be better from it, through it. But it's been a unique year for sure.
Matt, Michelle, Matt, do you have questions?
Yes, I do. Josh, did the layoff hurt you guys any? You guys have had played since November 27th. Did that kind of hurt you guys a little bit?
Anytime you play in a bowl game and you have 4 weeks off, I think you're always concerned about not being as crisp or as sharp in some of the execution. And when I'm talking about that, a lot of times it's your skill guys on the offensive side of the ball. It's rhythm, it's timing in your pass game. You try to put yourself in the best position. You do some good work to make sure that you're getting the speed of the game. We weren't our best tonight. Part of that was BYU. Part of that's us not executing either.
Josh, do you plan on making some changes in the offseason because of what happened this year?
Yeah, I mean, the expectations for us are to win every time we go out on the football field. That's the belief inside of our program. And, this is obviously the 3 games that are one-possession games. We got to find a way to be on the right way of that one play. This one tonight is different. That's the first time that we've gotten beaten in this way since I've been here. And we're missing guys, yep, absolutely, but we need to be good enough, whoever's out there, the 11 guys that are out there to play at a championship level.
All right, let's go with Mike Bianchi. Mike?
Yep.
You're muted, Mike.
Coach, how hard is it to evaluate this season when it has been so unprecedented and, all the turnover and all of that? Is it harder to evaluate this season?
Not hard to evaluate. At the end of the day, you line them up and you play them, man. That's the great thing about college football. Competitive arena. You walk off the field, the scoreboard says you're either good enough or you're not. It's as simple as it is. And when you're not on the right side of the scoreboard, you weren't good enough. We all got to get better for us to go do the things that we want to do.
All right, we're starting to run a little bit. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
How much would you evaluate your defense during the offseason?
We're going to evaluate everything. We do every year. You're trying to incrementally get better in every sense of the way. And, that comes in all fashions.
Okay, we're starting to run a little bit long here, so let's say anybody else that has any questions, please pop into the chat and let us know, please. Can you open the
Yeah,
chat?
this is Charlie McCarthy with the AP. Josh, I just wanted to ask you your impressions of Wilson that you've seen in person, and just how frustrating was it after that first quarter to be down the way you were?
Disappointing in the first quarter. Obviously, we did not start fast in any phase of the game. Defensively, got to find a way to get off the field. Had them in a couple 3rd and longs after the first drive, I believe. Offensively, obviously did not start the first drive the way we wanted to. Had a chance on our 2nd and 3rd drive to get some points out of it, do some things that you can't do against a good football team. He's a great player, right? That's why he's viewed the way that he is by the NFL. Got good arm talent, good decision maker, takes care of the ball, athletic enough to make plays with his feet. Does a good job. He's a good decision maker.
All right, anyone else for Coach Heupel?
Yeah.